Okay, today we're going to be showing you how to use a really good sneaky goblin attack, specifically the setup I have. So for sneaky goblins, all you have to do is train your super troops. This is the quick menu, but if you want to go here, you can upgrade the sneaky goblins. You can start it right here. It's only 25,000 dark elixir. I have plenty because of the event, but sometimes it could be expensive. But that's just 2 or 3 normal attacks. You could probably wipe out with electro dragons or sneaky goblins. But you can. This is the army I use: 92 sneaky goblins, 5 jumps, invisibility, and 2 wall breakers. We have an attack ready. I'm gonna go ahead and find a base with the town hall in the center. That way it's difficult. But normally when you're attacking with sneaky goblins, you want to focus on a large amount of loot. And the good thing about sneaky goblins is you don't have to drop trophies while looting, because you can always take down their town hall, because these guys target the town hall as a resource collector or a resource holder. But now here's another thing I wanted to point out that could be important, depending on where you're at or what you're doing. If you use the invincibility tome with the sneaky goblins attack, it actually helps out quite a bit, because there's a cheeky thing you can do by dropping your goblins and making them invincible for what your invincibility tome has. I did it in one of my videos earlier, but this, 6.7 seconds of being unable to die or immune to damage is quite strong, especially when it comes to sneaky goblins. As you can see, the Hog Riders took no damage from the big bomb, and a big bomb would completely kill your sneaky goblins. But we'll get back to you whenever we find a good attack that's difficult. Okay, here's a pretty good example of a base that's difficult. Their town hall is directly in the center, which means your goblins are going to have to run as far as possible to get there. Now, here's some things I wanted to point out about sneaky goblins is they actually target 4 things. They target the collectors, the storages, the town hall, and the clan castle. So sometimes you have to watch out. If the clan castle and the dark storages are near the town hall, your goblins will target them, even though you would want them to target their town hall, which is important to you and will get you the 1 star when you're attacking. Because when you're farming loot, you don't always want to lose trophies. Whenever you drop your jump spells, here's important thing to remember. I'm only bringing 5, so it's important for me to be able to take out at least 2 collectors each jump spell, and not only that, but make them worth their while. It's gonna be hard to get this collector down here because the goblins have to run so far, so I'd want to drop about 5 down here. The splash is very dangerous. Like this bomb tower, it'll do a bunch of damage when it throws, but it's not enough because I placed 5 sneaky goblins instead of 4. They might not have taken it out if it was 4. Sometimes I tap the base to scout where the red area is at. It's not as important as it could be. I should have placed 1 more goblin, but I didn't want to waste it. It's not as important as it could be, but like I said, the further you have to run, the less their invisibility stays on. It doesn't make them. Another important thing about the super goblins is it's not invincibility when they're glowing. It's invisibility. They just can't be seen. That's it. But if they're running into traps or something, those still go off on them, which could easily ruin your attack. You don't want to die to that. So I left the right side open right here because I'm gonna use 2 jump spells to get into this base and take down the town hall. I'm gonna place 1 right there to where it's intersecting the 2 columns, and 1 right here. Now, first, before so you gotta watch out for things like that. The bomb, it almost completely killed my goblins, and if it was max level for this town hall, it would have killed the goblins. But I'm just gonna take these collectors and last storages out, and I'll have a pretty clear shot to the town hall. I'm actually running quite low on time, but that actually might be a problem. I might actually fail to get the town hall. But you always want to scout in with a few before they go in, just in case there's a tornado trap near. And I'm just going to drop a bunch in, cutting it close, last goblins, and drop an invisibility spell. It's like if you place it on the perfect spot, they can easily take out the town hall without being seen. Unfortunately, that's it for the attack, so I'm going to quick drop those. Sometimes you need the wall breakers to break open a wall, and you can use the Grand Warden to tank for the wall breakers as they run through. But that's how you take down a town hall with it being in the center. It's still difficult. I'd like to show you a base where I am a little less rushed, and I'll multitask a little quicker too. But we'll get back to you whenever we find one of those. Okay, here's another difficult base with the town hall directly in the center. You know, putting it as far away as possible. I don't suggest attacking bases like these, but when it comes to getting big loot, you don't really get to choose what base you're attacking. Now, if you're wondering why these people have their walls open, it's actually a pretty simple question. They're trying to stop super wall breakers from getting a lot of value here. It's super wall breakers pathing gets super confused when they see walls like this, and it makes this base super strong against casual war ground attacks. And they also have a decent anti-air setup here, but it's just not perfect. Bases like this would be perfect for having a lot of loot, but you can't always guarantee they're here. In this case, it was quite easy for me to take all of the collectors down without using a single jump potion. But as you see, I only have one. I didn't boost my potion brewing, but I didn't figure I'd need it. This is where I'm going to show you the invincibility tome. Apparently he's targeting that because it's closer. Oh no, I was just lied to by the. Okay, here's okay. Okay, here's what you want to do whenever you're trying to get the town hall. You want to scout with it with a few sneaky goblins, and my goal here is to get my goblins to target their town hall, which I think if I place right here, yeah, if I place right here, the pathing is very weird in Clash of Clans. I really don't know. What I'm gonna do is really just flood these guys and quick drop my Grand Warden and invincible those goblins right there. They'll be unkillable for the 6-second duration. As you see, a tornado trap did go off that could have put them in jeopardy, but it ended up working out totally fine. You always want to be very careful of tornado traps and big bombs. Also, for this video idea, I actually had somebody comment on one of my videos that gave me this idea. He said that he wishes I would show the full attack, and that sometimes he struggles to hit the 1-star. I assume he's meaning with attacking with sneaky goblins. That's why I'm doing this guide. His name is Nilo5321. He commented and gave me the idea for this video. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do one more attack and that'll be all for the video. But let me know if you guys want to see anything else, or if you have any ideas for videos on Clash of Clans. I appreciate the people viewing and supporting it. I was just having fun doing upgrading all my walls during Hammer Jam, and figured I might as well record it. But we'll get back to you whenever we find the next attack. I would attack this base right here with the town hall in the center, but the walls are open, and I want to showcase using all of the. Okay, we're gonna have to attack this one, because this is what you would attack whenever you're farming with super goblins. As you can see, there's hidden Teslas right here, most likely. I don't think there's any bombs because there's not enough space. There's 30,000 dark elixir though, which is going to be huge, but this will be a good chance to showcase actually using the jump spells. That's very important when you're playing, is how you're using your jump spells. See how this compartment and this compartment, there's a bunch of different compartments in the base. You need to be able to place your jump spells and get as much as loot possible out of the compartments right here. So this one's going to be extremely easy to get, so drop 3 goblins and they'll get the town hall before they, not the town hall, the collectors before they die. Now this one you probably want to dump a lot in, and even then they run out of invisibility right as they get there. But it doesn't matter because we throw so many down and they take it out within seconds. These compartments don't have any storages, so you don't want to go for them. But what I'm going to do is get this one. Here we go. I should be able to get this one with 4, and I'm just going to drop probably another 7 or 8 up towards the other ones. Another big thing you have to worry about when you're playing and trying to get all this loot from the bases, especially at Town Hall 13, is the scatter shots. If your goblins are within range of the scatter shots, it almost always one-taps them, and that's something big to worry about. You don't really just want to lose all of your goblins to scatter shots. I'm only placing a few just in case there was a tornado trap, but there wasn't, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's place the rest of the goblins in. We need to break the town hall. It's going to explode. So my plan is to get most of the loot is actually drop an invisibility spell, run them all the way through up here, drop a jump potion, and then like I said, I'm going to drop an invisibility spell. I'm going to let those guys get hit first and then drop the invisibility spell. Everything should be reloading. I don't care about the... Oh, it looks like they were stepped out of the invisibility spell slightly, and that was enough to get them killed. Unfortunately, I think that's all we would be able to collect. I will use the Grand Warden trick just in case, but I think it's just too far away. I'm going to play all these down, that way I don't have leftovers. As you can see, they made it far enough, but the invincibility didn't last long enough. But it doesn't really matter though, because we picked up the 1-star and must salute. That's what's important when attacking. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know if you want to see any more tutorials or any more Clash of Clans videos, and let me know if you have any ideas. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends if you enjoyed the video and you think they'll like it.